Hi guys, we are in Yangon. We have been here for 4 days and we've spent $7.50 per day. We arrived here on a sleeper bus from Pag-An and it cost 10,000 baht each. We have only been in the city of Yangon for 1 day. The other 3 days we've been volunteering with the Help Exchange at the Hpa-An Institute. As far as the city itself, the main thing to see is the SHWEDAGON pagoda. This costs 10,000 baht but is actually just part of the zone fee. We had our food for free while we were at the Hpa-An, but when we were in the city, food costs were about 1,000 per plate. As far as traveling around here, we solely relied on public transportation. The buses are super cheap and really easy to figure out because locals are extremely helpful. We actually stayed in a hostel for the 1 night we were in the city. This was called Hostel Latha. Usually it's cheaper or just as cheap for the 2 of us to get a hotel room, but it just so happened that in this city it was cheaper to get a hostel. It was a pretty nice place. It wasn't exactly what we were used to, but it did the trick for 1 night.
Hpa-An is primarily a meditation center that was founded by this really awesome monk. It also acts as a rehab center, a homeless shelter, a hospital, and an orphanage. This place is always accepting volunteers and is always in need of help. It hosts over 3,000 people inside the premises. There's also a village right next to the meditation center, and this amazing monk acquired all this land and then divided it into 15-foot by 15-foot square pieces of land. Then he gave all this away to any family in Myanmar who needed it. Now in this village there are over 15,000 people living for free.
There were lots of volunteers here and the program was set up really well. You could help with patient washing, patient care, physiotherapy, you could help teach English to the students in the village, you could even just take the patients who couldn't walk in a wheelchair down to see the pagoda. Another cool thing that Jared and I both did were participating in the morning alms.
For the alms, you walk for about 2 hours to 3 hours barefoot through the streets, and you collect food and money that goes to the village. Hpa-An is solely funded by donations, both from these morning alms and from other generous donors.
While we were here, we also helped with the kitchen and with teaching English, but the other primary thing we did was helping with patient washing.
So tonight we have a flight booked to Sri Lanka, and this is the official end of our Southeast Asian travels.
So far, we have been traveling almost 3 months and we have only spent $10 per day average each. We're pretty excited about this and I hope we can keep it up in our next month in Sri Lanka. Go ahead and check out those next videos and we'll see you guys soon.
See you guys.
You